Basically this is a tutorial video on OBS. Now last night when I tried to record more Dark Souls footage to continue the Let's Play, done 40 minutes worth of gameplay and I didn't realise that I was recording a black screen. Apparently this is an issue, it happened in the past, but I never ran into this issue. I've been using OBS since January and this is the first I've hit it. So it's just a wee tutorial how to get round it and a tutorial how to basically use OBS. It is great software to use if you're wanting to record like your PC footage like I'm doing just now and you want to put on YouTube if you're using games. I won't go into settings because settings, everybody's got their own different ones. I've seen so many videos how to record this, how to record that. The only issue I find with OBS is Dark Souls is probably Dark Souls 3 is probably the best example where the game runs too fast for the software to keep up, and then you've got to change the settings in the software in the game, change the settings in OBS till you get it right. But apart from that, the software is brilliant. I've used it for nearly 90% of the PC games I've done. I tried another software at the start, I just didn't like it. OBS has been the way forward for me. Don't get me wrong though, for recording games I still prefer the PVR. PVR, HD quality, the smoothness of it is brilliant. Bad side is it's a setup, how you've got to try and get all the cables, two tellies, stuff like that. Easier option is hook it into a laptop. So that's another time or day. So what we're going to do is talk about OBS. So the one I'm going to talk about is the standard OBS, not the OBS Studio. OBS Studio is this is what I'm recording with just now, so I can show the other one. But basically this can do some editing software with the recording, so you can split things if you want to do YouTube. I've not really tried it because I use Sony Vegas 13 to make my videos. I just prefer Sony Vegas. I've been using it since I've started the channel and it's more simple. So what we'll do is we'll talk about this OBS. So what you want to do is when you go to Google, just type in Open Broadcast Software, click that, and the one you want to download is this. So this is one you want to download. So I won't download it again because I've already got it in the system. Minimise that. Oh, no, I don't want to. Origin, go away just now. Go away. Try and make a video Origin, don't care. So, Origin, go away. So, basically this is going to pop up. It will come up in here or in your folders or your downloads. I pin it to the start because obviously if you're making a lot of videos, you want it handy to reach. So, as soon as it's unloaded, here it is. This is the main one I use. Like I said, I don't use a studio. As you can see, I was using like images, stuff like that, to create things. Now, to set everything up for your recordings, basically copy what I've got. So with your encoding, you can basically pick to what you want. I've kept it 1000 max bit rate. This is what it comes as standard. And once again, Tony ruins another fucking video. I'm going to start just bringing him on the videos to start talking. Honestly, he's a pain in the arse. But you can pick what you want. Broadcast settings. This is like if you want to stream, which I use for the Dark Souls 2 stream. Or you can just keep it as file and output. Now this is a main thing, okay? You can record a video right away at the start, but where does your video go? Before you do anything, come to broadcast settings, go to file path, browse. Now pick where you want your video to go. Like I keep mine on my desktop. change that to MP4 file and just name whatever that, just call it video, and then it will save every video you make as video, and it will keep it on the desktop. Video adapter, obviously that's my graphics card. I keep that at the resolution because I've basically put in a 46-inch telly as my monitor, and I've been having a couple of problems, and the reason, like, my frames per second's at 20, Dark Souls 3. Like I said, I can run my game in ultra settings. OBS can't keep up with it, so then I've got to slow the settings down so the game can, like, record in a good quality where it's not a lot of lag. So you can change this. Audio, I just keep the same. Hotkeys, you can do what you want. Advanced. This is where a lot of people do, they'll tell you to change certain things. Now, that's just my setup. There is different things you can do, like for the encoding, how good you want it to look, if you're changing like the video or the encoding settings to 264. There's different videos to do that, but again, it's one of the ones where can your PC handle it? So basically, I've just left mine as basic and it just does the job. I've not really messed about with this. The only thing I've changed is this and the encoding profile, purely for Dark Souls. But apart from that, before Dark Souls 3, I never touched this and the quality was still good. So that's all you have to change in settings. So when you come here, what I'll do is I'll remove the image, window capture, monitor capture. I'll keep them there unticked. So to get them up, what you want to do is create a scene, add scene, call it whatever you want. So I've obviously got one as game. Now sources, this is where you're going to get obviously the source to record the video. The Dark Souls 3 one is if you open a game and just Alt and Tab and go to add and game capture, that will then bring up a section. If I can show you just now, hopefully it works. Yeah, there it's there. So it'll come up a section here, and then what you do is you select what file is opened. So I'll just cancel that just now. So obviously I select Dark Souls 3. Sometimes if I preview the stream, so this is what it's going to look like. So this is window and monitor capture. So again, just you add it. And what I'll do is I'll remove that. Yes. So if you run into a problem, the game doesn't fit the screen, all you've got to do is position and size, fit to screen. That is it. It fixes itself. So that's really it. If you're using editing software, just let the video run, do what you've got to do, and that's it. So I'll stop preview because I imagine there's going to be feedback with the two microphones going at the same time. So the issue with the black screen, now this is where the problems run into. Okay, so if we minimise this, what you need to do is find out what system you run. So my system type is 64-bit. Yours could be 32, but double check this. So obviously right click system, check to see if it's 64-bit. Now what you want to do is go to OBS, then it's there, bring it down and select what one you've got for your system. So just now 64-bit, right click, go to more, and it should come up with a file and it's not doing it. That's great. Great start there. It should come up with more options basically. So do that again. More. open file location. Okay, so here we go. So you select the one you need, right click, properties, and go to compatibility. Now when you come here, this will be unticked and that will say Windows 7. All you've got to do is tick that, change that to Windows 7, apply, that's you sorted. Now when you come back to this screen, you will find like the size might not fit. Same again, fit to size, fit to screen, sorry. Then that's that. So that's you basically ready to go for recording if you just want to use the basic OBS software. It is good software. It does run really good recording games. Like I said, Dark Souls 3 is the only one I've had issues with, purely because the game runs in ultra settings. That is it. I've had to change all my settings purely for that game. So this is just a wee tutorial how to use OBS, how to fix the black screen, because I ran into the issue. There was different videos how to do it, different settings. You can choose what you want for settings, just be careful. Obviously you don't break your PC if you're going to run this at high performance. If your PC can't handle it, just be wary of that. But the basic settings of it worked perfect for me throughout the start of, like, say, me recording videos from PC to it. Then I just had to change some for, like, say, new videos are coming for the Shite Bag Marathon. Styles is one I did have to change, but it was mostly in-game I had to change so then it can record it okay. So that's it. I hope this tutorial helped. The studio software, I've not really messed about with it, so I can't really tell if it's better or not, but I do know you can edit stuff with it. Like I said, I use, if I go to my videos, I use Sony Vegas 13 Pro. It's easier to use, and after I'm done I use Handbrake. Actually, what I can do, I can actually add Handbrake onto this. So what you want to do, same with Google, just type in Handbrake. Oh. So Handbrake download, that's it there. And this is a free download, it's safe. I wouldn't download anything that's not safe. So just download Handbrake. So if we bring it up, now this is great if you're making big videos and you need to compress it for YouTube. I have to do this quite a lot. So you open Handbrake after you've installed it. I have not changed anything here. Anything. So what you want to do is source, open file. So there's like all the videos that I've made so far this week, to get ready for obviously the next couple of, like the end of this week and start of next week for the Shite Bag Marathon. And all you do is, if you take this one, PA, which is the new video for tomorrow, Paranormal Activity. So it's 592 meg. You just open. That'll scan it in, then destination. So I've created like sort of a folder called captures. You go back into it, just rename the thing you've got, which would be whatever you're going to call the video, save, start. That will basically compress the file without loss of quality. And at the end, look at the size it's saved. So it's easier to upload to YouTube, it could be faster. The Handbrake is really a lifesaver when it comes to that. Other software I've got there, Cam Studio is one of the first ones I used for recording. Like I said, it's not the greatest. Audacity is okay for recording with your microphone. It's probably good for the PVR, but I won't get into that. This was basically to show how to use OBS, how to fix the black screen, and we've just flung Handbrake into it as well. So I hope this tutorial's been really good. Leave us a like and a sub, And still stay tuned to the Shite Bag Marathon. New video will be uploaded on the 5th of October. Try to go for every second day, missing the weekends. Like I said, I just can't do a lot of the Halloween games. Can't afford it just now. So it's just spreading them out throughout the month, and we'll end with obviously on the 31st. Can't tell what game it is yet. I know what game it's going to be, so we'll wait and see. Thanks again.